And welcome to the stream. Do hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. We are playing Hogwarts Legacy. Let's try to complete this game and welcome to the stream and let's start it.
Depulso!
Well done. I'm glad to see that you seem staunchly determined to master your spellcasting. I've given you, and then meet me in my classroom to learn Defendo, the severing charm. It's typically used to cut an object, but can be a powerful weapon when needed.
Better things to do.
Oh, please!
Hello there. Nice to see you.
Hello, Miss Ryan. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Rookwood and Harlow the day of the troll attack.
Serona, please. And I was happy to help. Oh, those two are nothing but trouble. Glad you and your friend were here when they found you.
I am too. You were speaking to a goblin here that day.
Yes, Lodgok. He's a friend.
It seems as though you were on good terms with him.
I've known him for years. We met when I was waiting tables here as a student, well before I bought the place. He was cordial enough, but we weren't friends then. His mistrust of wizard kind ran deep.
But you're friends now?
We are. Hadn't seen him in years when he came in a few months ago. But he recognized me instantly, which is more than I can say for some of my own classmates. Took them a second to realize I was actually a witch, not a wizard. Not all goblins are like Ranrock and his loyalists. Lodgok is as worried as the rest of us about what's been going on.
In that case, I'd like to talk with him, about Ranrock in particular. Where might I find him?
I assume your interest is to do with the rumors I've heard about Ranrock working with our friend Rookwood.
It is.
If he's not here, you might find him doing business at the Hog's Head. He's a trusted metal trader. You should mention that we spoke. He can, understandably, be wary of witches and wizards, even ones as young as you. That said, if you're looking for information on Ranrock to help rein him in, you'll find an ally in Lodgok.
Have you heard what Ranrock and Rookwood are working on together?
Not much more than the fact that they seem to have some sort of uneasy alliance. Friendship between wizards and goblins is rare enough, but between those two, they each want something the other has. I can guarantee it. That said, I fear they're like a two-headed serpent. Both will need to be taken down to stop whatever scheme they've been plotting.
You seemed unfazed by Rookwood and Harlow the other day. They don't scare you.
They're bullies. Plain and simple. Never tolerated them in my own life, and certainly won't tolerate them going after my friends. Don't misunderstand me. They're dangerous wizards and shouldn't be trifled with. They should, however, be confronted and reminded, whenever possible, that the rest of us have each other's backs.
Thank you, Sirona.
If you find Lodgok, please give him my best. I don't know what you've done to make such powerful enemies, but please, watch your back.
Hello. Good to see you outside the castle.
If it thinks it's got half a chance, a werewolf would be on you like bow truffles to dog's ears. Honeyjuice potion wants keeping away from today's young, I'd say.
Welcome to the Hog's Head. Any empty seat is yours. Can I help you with something?
Hello, Lodgok. Sirona said I might find you here.
She did she? Did she send you with news?
No, actually, I wanted to speak with you. It's about Ranrock.
Now I remember. The 3 broomsticks. Day of the troll attack. You're the student he's after.
I am, and I need to know what he and his loyalists are up to so I can stay a step ahead.
Let's say I did know. Why should I trust you?
Sirona said our interests may be aligned. Perhaps she was wrong.
Well, if Sirona believes we have common goals, then it is possible that we can trust each other. Very well. I may know of something that could help us both. A way to get Ranrock to confide his plans to me.
I'm listening.
Years ago, a heinous witch stole a sacred goblin relic. Rumor has it that it now rests in her sarcophagus, in a tomb accessible only by wizard kind. Ranrock and I had a falling out a while back. The relic could well repair the chasm between us.
If I retrieve the relic, how do I know you'll tell me the truth about what Ranrock says?
We will have to trust each other. I, that you will not abscond with the relic, and you, that I'll share what I learn. Gather whatever supplies you may need, and meet me near the witch's tomb.
What do we have here? A demiguise. Revelio. Revelio. Deposit. I'm ready.
Good. There's no time to lose.
What precisely is the relic on?
A valuable heirloom known as the Helmet of Urtgott. The witch considered herself a collector and purchased the helmet as a trinket. She cared not what pain she caused the goblins. Goblins believe that the rightful owner of any object is its maker, not its purchaser.
Wizard kind see things differently. It's a wonder goblins and wizards have ever been able to work together.
The differences between our kinds are myriad.
They seem to be.
It may surprise you to know that I do not believe those differences always to be insurmountable. It is the reason I find myself traveling with you to this tomb today.
Revelio. Expelliarmus. Ringo.
Ah, and there it is. The witch's tomb.
Dreadful-looking place, isn't it?
I wish you luck retrieving the helmet. As a wand carrier, you should have an advantage. Now, before you set off, do you have any questions?
What about this helmet makes it so special?
The helmet of Urtkot is an ancient and storied relic, forged during a time of unity among the goblin clans. It inspired greatness, that is, until it was no longer ours. Then it became something else. A symbol of what has been lost, of all that wizard kind has taken from us. Reclaiming it would mean a great deal to goblin kind, and to Ranrock. He would be grateful to me should I return it.
It seems Ranrock and Rookwood are conspiring. Why would that be?
I had heard this. When the dark-hearted conspire, they seldom make their full intentions clear to one another. I can only speculate, but I imagine their alliance is uneasy and quite fragile. Let us hope that ours is less so.
Don't suppose you have any idea what could be waiting for me inside the tomb?
Considering a dark witch was involved, I suppose there's a chance you may encounter the Dark Protectors, known as Inferi. The foul creatures thrive on dark.
It all seems clear to me now that we're here.
I do hope our alliance proves fruitful. Again, I wish you luck. I will remain here, eagerly awaiting your return. Please, be careful.
Revelio. Revelio. It's sealed. Depulso. Levioso. Incendio. Revelio. Moths. Curious. Depulso. Revelio. Depulso. Revelio. Depulso. Revelio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Depulso. Accio. Accio. Depulso. Levioso. Depulso. Accio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Depulso. Levioso. Accio. Depulso. Levioso. Depulso. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio. Depulso. Levioso. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Protego. Revelio. Lumos. Merlin's beard. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. This can't be the witch's tomb. Likely I need to go further. Lumos. Depulso. Revelio. Depulso. Revelio. Lumos. Depulso. Lumos. Depulso. Revelio. I have a feeling I'm not alone here. Incendio! Potato! Stay back! Incendio! Revelio! Protego! Incendio! Confringo! Revelio! Accio! Capolso! Revelio! Lumos. If I could power it somehow, it looks like it could be rotated. Depulso! Revelio! Lumos! Incendio! Protego! Lumos! Revelio! Lumos! Capolso! Lumos! Accio! Expelliarmus! Accio! Lumos! Capolso! Lumos. Depulso. Lumos. Depulso. Lumos. Revelio. What's that hanging there? Looks precarious. It's sealed shut from the other side. Capolso! Lumos. Accio. Depulso! Down I go. No other way. Revelio! Lumos! Revelio! Oh. Whoa. Oh! Incendio! Levioso! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Protego! Confringo! Incendio! Levioso! Incendio! Revelio! Lumos! Depulso! Revelio! Depulso! Accio! Depulso! Lumos! This looks even more complex. Accio! Lumos! Depulso! Lumos! Depulso! Making this spin ought to raise that platform. That must be it. Lumos! Depulso! Lumos! Depulso! Lumos! Depulso! I need to bring moths to the door. Lumos! Depulso! Lumos! Depulso! Lumos! Depulso! Revelio! The witch's final resting place. Lodgok said the helmet was in her sarcophagus. A dead Ashwinder. Your compatriots must have made off with the helmet. Lodgok won't like this. Better show this to Lodgok. I know there's a mechanism to open this door. Lodgok, the sarcophagus had been raided. I found no helmet, only a dead Ashwinder.
Damn, they got here first. We need to get it before Rookwood uses it to further ingratiate himself to Ranrock. I saw one of their campsites not far from here, but I fear you must go in alone. My fighting days are behind me.
I'll head there now.
Good. There's no time to lose. Get to that helmet before Rookwood does, or we will lose our chance at any leverage, no matter how small, with Ranrock. To think those wretched thieves have their hands on such a relic.
Depulso. Accio. Protego. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Revelio. There they are, the Ashwinders.
I've never seen such action.
Pay for that.
Explosion!
Potato. Incendio.
Knew you were still hanging around. Novice luck.
Incendio.
Come on, too afraid to fight back? Pay for your deeds. You're going to regret that.
Potato. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Levioso. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Levioso. Protego.
Twasn't nothing.
Might want to look up.
Incendio.
You'll have to
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
nothing more. Back for
Confringo.
Quite conductive, aren't we?
Protego.
Bolto. Thought you could hide from me.
Expelliarmus. Incendio. Levioso. Levioso. Confringo.
Ah! Well, flash of inspiration.
Expelliarmus.
Incendio. Done. You play for that. Expulso.
Protego. Incendio.
From above.
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
That's mine.
Levioso.
Stop flitting around like a bellywig.
Capolso.
This is your
Accio.
first listening.
Lumos.
What are your thoughts on electricity?
Levioso. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Now you've gone too far.
Confringo. Protego.
Admirable trick. Dare play one of my own. You avoiding our problems.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. That's it.
This is for Rookwood!
I'll watch the light go out of your eye.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Levioso. Protego.
How embarrassing! I've had enough of this.
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Made a great...
Levioso. Incendio.
Protego! Reducto!
Expelliarmus.
Nice
Incendio.
try!
Levioso. Protego. Revelio.
Reducto!
You will pay for your deed.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Protego. Incendio.
Amateur!
Levioso.
Head in the clouds, this Reducto! Tiger! And I haven't even had my tea yet! Reducto!
Incendio. Levioso. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio.
Clumsy little fool! Reducto!
Accio. Depulso. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio.
Reducto!
Levioso.
Now I get you and you're in a heap of trouble! Automoto, you're in a...
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio.
I won't!
Levioso.
Stop this!
Revelio. These rocks have seen better.
Allow me to put you out of your misery. Plenty of spoiled.
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do? I retrieved the helmet from the Ashwinders.
Well done. This is sure to impress Ranrock. The helmet shines even more brightly than I imagined. The etchings, the contour of the profile. Remarkable.
It looks stunning, Lodgok. I see why you wanted it back.
You did the thieves a service by recovering it. I know many a goblin who would have killed for it.
Ah, then I'm glad to be rid of it myself.
Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's trust. I will take it to him immediately. It may distract him from his search.
His search?
It is merely an inkling. You have impressed me greatly, friend. I am glad that I trusted you. We shall speak soon. Best to keep our arrangement quiet for now. Many will not believe that our aims might possibly be aligned.
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
Now that you've attended Beast's class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
I've not heard from my Uncle Roland in quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Should we be in the courtyard?
I don't see why people fuss so much.
To finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Let us keep our heads about it. Go on.
My siblings and I have all been talking.
Deke. Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howard said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where. Come along, then. Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect! Deke loves an outing. That was a dark time in Deke's life. Deke found himself in service of the cruelest wizard he ever met. A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh. It was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good. We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the potful of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right. I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
Revelio.
beast flesh for everyone.
Protego!
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Levioso.
Confringo!
Protego.
Incendio!
Incendio.
You'll need to be quicker than that.
Lumos.
Incendio! Protego! Confringo!
Incendio.
Incendio! Confringo!
Levioso. Protego. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. One less poacher in the wizarding world. Revelio. Revelio.
Nobody will miss one measly little student.
Revelio. Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
Then I shall go and rescue a jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deke will be waiting.
Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Incendio. Depulso. Accio. I'll look after you. No, you don't. Depulso! I rescued a jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deke knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deke will see you there.
Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
How did you end up at Hogwarts after working for your former master?
Deke's prior master had no family, so when he died, all of his house elves were relocated by the ministry. Deke was the most fortunate one, as Deke was sent to Hogwarts. Deke's friends were not as fortunate.
I shall go and find a mooncalf then.
Deke will be waiting for your return.
Accio! No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm. Compulso! Professor Howard will never believe this. It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a mooncalf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the moon calves dancing. It's a marvelous sight. Deke supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deke will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready.
Oh, not someone else trying to pass through.
there you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide. What exactly did you think of? Heavens! You've done it!
But what is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready. Look at this! It's amazing!
Where are we, Deke?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them, let them see their new home. Oh! Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts that the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deke can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some.
Deke thinks you are doing good work here.
I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
Now Deke can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom?
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. That came out nicely. I should show Deke. Depulso. I use the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Thank you for your help, Deke. Revelio. Revelio. This place has seen better days. Revelio. Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
Hello. It's not often I see Hogwarts students here during the school year. I'm Priya Treadwell at your service, and I sell a variety of travelling necessities.
What do you have for sale?
Let's have a look, shall we? I didn't think I'd be the one doing the buying. So nice of you to stop by.
Revelio. This looks intriguing.
If it weren't for the cost of things these days, I'd be able to take a holiday somewhere.
When you find a good opportunity, seize it with both.
What do we have here? A demiguise. Revelio.
You'll enjoy your time in Irondale. Shame about Horrick's sister.
Revelio.
If any dark wizard come around Hogsmeade,
Aloha Mora.
something to stick out. And are there anyone to argue? Hasn't been anyone as bad as Barnabas Redgear in a while, has there? Used to keep the money. Perhaps we can hit the dark path. 65 minutes to start if you ask me.
Revelio. Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
An intruder! What was that?
Incendio. Confringo.
No!
I will make you pay.
Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Protego. Levioso.
Is that the best you can do?
Incendio. Levioso.
That was plenty. Stop it!
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Why have you not run away?
Incendio. Levioso. Levioso.
What are you
Protego.
doing? Someone fix that out
Expelliarmus.
of me!
Confringo.
You won't get away with that.
Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Protego. Levioso.
Release me!
Incendio.
I shall avenge your death!
Expelliarmus. Confratego. Revelio.
Hello? One less human to worry about.
Protego.
Someone's here.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Potato!
Get accustomed to that!
Incendio! Levioso!
Why can't
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
I'll get you.
Incendio! Revelio! Revelio! Capolso! Capolso! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Levioso! Revelio!
I don't know why anyone could be on. Now you should be able to travel to and from Feldcroft in an instant.
You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Revelio!
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
I understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows better than the healers.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Oh dear, Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Aura, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Revelio.
Why will he not listen?